Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I will be talking about the wood duck. This is the second episode in a 4-part video series about the most stunning ducks. The first episode is about harlequin ducks and I recommend watching that first. Wood ducks are called the waterbird in a bridal dress because of the male's iridescent plumage. Males have an iridescent green crest that looks like it's been pushed back. Males also have a chestnut breast and chestnut tail, an iridescent green back, blue and white spots on a tan side. Females have a smaller crest than the male and have brown feathers. She also has blue and white feathers. An eclipsed male loses all of his tan, white, and blue markings. He also loses his big green crest. If you don't know what eclipse molting is, watch the last video about harlequin ducks. To identify one in flight, look for a large, dark chest with a white patch on their stomach. Wood ducks live for 3 to 15 years, but the oldest recorded wood duck was 22 years, 6 months old. He had originally been abandoned in Oregon, but he was discovered in California. If you want to see a wood duck, your best chance of seeing them is in swamps, beaver ponds, and freshwater marshes. Also, streams. Wood ducks thrive in wetlands that have 50 to 75% vegetative coverage. In the eastern states, they are found year-round. They breed in southern Canada and go to Arizona when they are not breeding. They will eat fruit, insects, and seeds. When food supply is little, they will eat acorns and nuts from dry lands, but 80% of their diet is vegetative. Some foods that they will eat are wild cherries, water primrose, smartweed, blackberries, soybeans, millet, duckweed, panic grass, and water lily. Wood ducks find their food by making small dives. They are very good at flying, up to 30 miles per hour. Unlike most birds, wood ducks aren't territorial, except for if a different male tries to get too close to his mate. Courtship displays include a male swimming toward a female with wings and tail elevated, sometimes tilting his head backwards for a couple seconds. Males will also drink, preen, and shake. To show affection, both pairs will preen each other. The pair will search for nest cavities in the early morning. The female enters each cavity, inspecting it as the male waits for her. She will try to choose a nest 1 to 2 inches deep and 2 to 60 feet above the ground. They prefer to roost in rotted areas of the tree rather than woodpecker cavities. The nest is never farther than 1.2 miles from the water. Nest openings are 4 inches wide so that it's harder for predators to get in. The female lines the nest with feathers. Once the nest is chosen and built, a different female may come in and lay her eggs, forcing the original female to take care of twice as many ducklings. Remember, one clutch can have 6 to 16 eggs. That means that the original female may have to take care of 32 ducklings. Wood ducks have 1 to 2 broods per year, depending on the temperature and food availability. Their incubational period is 28 to 37 days, which is around 8 days longer than the average waterfowl incubational period. The North American Breeding Bird Survey says that the wood duck populations have increased between 1966 and 2015. Not only is that good news that global warming isn't affecting them too heavily, but it's also good news because the species took a hit in the late 1800s. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.